Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got a fantastic collection from our friends at Prima. This is the Magnolia Rouge collection. Debbie and I made some really beautiful cards. This is one. This is from a circular step card cutting die. I can't wait to show you what else we came up with, so come back and play with us. All right, before I show you the details on this adorable little circle step card, I'm going to show you what's in this adorable 6x6 paper pad. This has got 30 sheets, you guys. And let me just give you a little flip through here. The backs of them are just kind of all over prints, but then the front have these amazing, beautiful magnolias. A lot of the magnolias are red, and then we've got our white ones. This red, black, gray, kind of brown color scheme, absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got the ephemera, which I'm going to open up and show you in a moment here. So this circular step card cutting die comes like this. We like to make, for Hot Off the Presses dies, in case you don't know, Hot Off the Presses Paper Wishes parent company. That's the manufacturing side of our business. We like to make our dies out of a full sheet of metal, okay? It's more expensive for us that way, but for you guys, it lasts forever. There's no warping. You know the ones that are like outline dies? A lot of times those can get bowed and warped. We like to make the card ones like this so that they are just really sturdy. And so this is die cut from white cardstock. So the easiest, and there are step-by-step instructions with this card on how to fold it, but you just want to take the score lines. You're going to kind of go like this, this, like that. So I kind of do this center one first, and then these little guys right here, you're just going to fold like this. Okay, and then should have grabbed a bone folder, but that's it. Just like that. And then it has this cute little rocking, oops, cute little rocking design. And it's just an adorable little card to be able to send. So what Debbie did is she die cut hers out of this beautiful paper. Let me show you which one she used. It's got this great stripe on it. This one, gorgeous, okay? So it's got this striped border on the bottom. And then she took some of these beautiful ephemera pieces. So let's open this up and see what's in here. You know, this is the first time that we have worked with Prima in a really long time. So if you guys love this collection as much as we do, let Paulette know in the comments. Really talk this up, you guys, because I love their stuff and I'm sure you guys are going to love it too. So definitely let her know in the comments that you would like to see more from Prima. And she listens to you guys. My gosh, does she? So she will definitely do that. Look at all these beautiful pieces. You get 2 of each. It's got this beautiful gold foiling on it. And all of this lovely ephemera. Beautiful. It's very French. Oh, look at that bee. So cute. Oh, lots of tags. Of course, lots of magnolias, clocks, butterflies. I love the little locks, so sweet. All right, so that's just gorgeous. So Debbie took this one right here, which is, oh, I can't find it. Anyway, she took this one right here, and that is just beautiful. In fact, I think actually I'm wrong. Is that a rub-on? Yes, very wrong. That wasn't ephemera. This is a rub-on that she did. Oh, I love that. So I'm going to get into more of this later. I'll show you how we use these. But she took this piece right here, cut them out. Don't try to lift this up, place that on paper, and think you can just rub just that one on without, you know, putting pressure on this one and losing part of it. It doesn't work. Trust me, I've tried it many times. So just kind of sloppy cut these out. And then this one she just laid on some white cardstock and rubbed that on. And then she just sort of fussy cut it around that. I love that. But the other pieces right here, there's like 4 other pieces of ephemera on there. I'm glad I caught that. That is just a really nice little focal there. All right, so let's look at this one. This slimline card, this is 8.5 by 3.5 inches. We wanted to show you how to use the 6x6 paper pad to cover a slimline. So what Debbie did was she took this paper, took 2 sheets of that, glue one right there, okay, and then this one, she just lined that up right there and put it like that. Then of course trimmed that. And then she used these rub-ons right over the center right there, one right here and one right here. And it just sort of covers that up. It looks at collage over that. The rub-ons and the ephemera make it really easy to do this beautiful collage. And then here is another one of those little ephemera pieces right here. She foam taped that. And we've got these beautiful magnolia flowers. These are gorgeous, and look at those leaves. Really, really beautiful. Got this little lock. And then she used for her, let's see, where are they? Ah, here they are. She used the We're Together Dazzle stickers right here for this, which I forgot to take out of the bag. There we go. So this piece right here, this little sort of rectangle, that's a rub-on. And then she put the little love you and all these little hearts, and there's a little flower right there that she put to that little lock and then foam taped it. So this nice little collaged area just really covers that little seam that's right there, and it looks so nice. She even took one of these little ephemera clock bits and then just glued it here and then cut that edge off, and so it's just kind of going off of the edge. Really nice example of collaging. Okay. And now another way to use this on a 5 by 6.5 inch card. Okay, so on this card, Debbie took her blank card, and then you can just put this right here, and then you've got little space at the top and the bottom to cover. Just take another little piece here and cut those into strips. Talking about cutting into strips, you guys, wanted to point out that we are now carrying paper trimmers. Debbie and I use paper trimmers every day, and we just sort of neglected to mention to Paulette that we thought we should have them in our inventory. And so yeah, she's got this tonic one. It's really, really nice, you guys. It's got this little piece right here that goes out so that you can cut your 12 by 12 paper and get it measured. So nice. So this would be a perfect example of where you could use that for cutting strips. I told her today that I thought that a paper trimmer was my #1 tool that I had to have. Like even above scissors, I need a paper trimmer. So years ago, one of our colleagues, I won't mention any names, he loved to make his wife Valentine cards. So he borrowed my paper trimmer. I had left early for the day, so he went over to my desk and he was like, I'll borrow Lene's paper trimmer. And so he did, and then he forgot to put it back on my desk the next morning. So I come in and I don't have my paper trimmer, which means I can't do a thing. Like I have to have my paper trimmer. So it didn't take me long. I tracked it down. So to kind of teach him a lesson, I unplugged his keyboard on his computer and I just put it on my desk. I know, it's so mean. So he came in and he was like, who has my keyboard? And I said, oh, that was me. So I said, that's how I am with the paper trimmer. So just so you know how important that is. And I gave it right back to him. He had a good sense of humor about it, but yeah, can't do anything without that paper trimmer around here. So anyway, yeah, I kind of have a mean streak in me, I guess. So anyway, in this one, she also added, here we've got the Just Because, that is from More Greetings Dazzle stickers. This is one of the very first sets of word dazzle stickers that we ever did. I remember when we came out with these years ago, and we have updated them by doing them in all new finishes, but they are a very tiny, tiny die cut image on here, you guys. You can see they're really loopy and scrolly, and they work just really beautiful with this French look on here. And then we've got our straight line dazzle stickers, which are so great. One of our customers asked for these. Just straight lines right here, the gold, very nice to have. And then wrapping this with a little bit of twine. So she took the red and black twine and just wrap that on there. Now let's talk about these. You've got some rub-ons right here and right here, and then inked the edge of that little ephemera piece, and then inked the edge of this ephemera piece as well. Really nice example, once again, of collaging. All right, so for my last card, I'm gonna make one with you guys. So I've got all my bits and pieces here. All right, and I'm also gonna grab, remember how I said paper trimmer was my #1 tool? Well, #2 are these new shears that we have. All right, so this is my 5 by 6.5 inch card. And then I've got some pieces here left over from another card, so I want to put these down. And I'm just going to cover the entire card so we can see how quickly this can really go together. So I'm just going to take my Cosmic Shimmer glue, and we like to get around the outside edges, particularly because that's what's handled the most. And then through the center there. And then we're going to put this dark piece right here. And then here is the red. And I thought I'm going to make a Valentine card. All right, so I've got that covered. And then I'm going to take this and trim this from the back. And that way I get a nice fit with little waste, okay? All right, so now I'm going to take another little strip of paper that I had left over. We love ways to use our scraps, right? Go, put that right there. I think I'm going to go down a little lower because I don't want this to be like half and half. I want it to be like 2/3 or so of red. All right, just like that. A little off, isn't it? There we go. And now I've got one of my pieces of ephemera. And then this little clock I thought was adorable. And put that right there. And then we've got one of those magnolias, just gorgeous. And we've got the leaves. It's kind of adding that right there to make that little collage, which I love. That right there. Usually I like to use a lot of foam tape, but I'm not even going to do that. Point here is to show you guys like how quickly these can go together. I love that they added these leaves in. These flowers are gorgeous. And every bit of it's paper. The inside of that magnolia, those are just little bits of paper too. And then I love this little lock. That's just adorable. So we're going to put that kind of right on top of those leaves. And then we've got these beautiful butterfly rub-ons, which I'm going to put, see how I just cut those out kind of really roughly. I'll put those one right there. And then one right here. And then they're great about giving you this little wood stick. And I noticed that temperature seems to matter a lot with rub-ons. Have you guys noticed that? Like if it's too cold, sometimes they don't really adhere well. Last week I had a little bit of trouble with that. But I think I'm warm enough in here today. There's one. And see if we can zoom in on this a little bit. You can see here, when you place these down and you start rubbing on them, you're going to get sort of this clear halo around it. See how it's not clear right here? That's how you know that that is releasing. That you're good. And I've not noticed it so obvious. I think these Prima rub-ons are just really awesome. And I've not noticed that on other brands. Look at that. That's really nice. Okay. And now I've got a little bit of black gingham ribbon. I love my ginghams. And we're just going to kind of tuck that right in there. Just right there. It's just sort of peeking out. And then I'm using, these are Script Greeting Dazzle stickers, and these come in all just wonderful finishes. And I'm just going to use the I Love You from the white one. I'm going to put that, I think, right down here at the bottom. And it's okay if we just go right on top of that leaf, because that's paper too. And then I've got this ephemera butterfly we could always add in here. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's add that in there. And then I just kind of folded that just a little bit. We're going to put that right there. All right, so that's it. That's all there is to it. And just such a lovely collection. I love how everything works together on these, you guys. So definitely, definitely check out the money saver that we have on this. It's on the right-hand side of the screen. And all the items that I used today that I showed you are down below. So definitely check those out if you just want to add 1 or 2 things to your cart today. And if you're watching this on YouTube, we haven't forgot about you. Just look below the video in the description box, and you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. And while you're there, subscribe. We do 4 to 5 of these videos a week, and I'd hate for you to miss the thing. And a thumbs up would be really appreciated. It helps people find our channel. Don't forget, you guys, leave a comment for Paulette if you really like the Prima stuff and you wanted to carry more collections. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.